Hey guys, Tbull here. Today we got to look at some patch notes for you. That's right, we got an update dropping next Monday, the 8th of November. My plan, I'm going to be streaming right around 10:30 in the morning Central Time. All I got to do is drop my car off at an oil change, and then I got the day off. So we'll be firing it up as soon as that's done. Stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, of course, go ahead and slap around the subscribe button to stay tuned and stay updated. Important changes to containers. Okay, so they're starting off the patch notes with a note about crates. Basically saying, up until this point, heretofore, the contents of the crates were determined when you got the crate. Okay, so let's say I got a commander crate tonight, and then I opened it in 4 months. The contents of that crate have previously been determined when you buy the crate. Now they're changing it to the contents are determined when you open the crate. And I didn't get the implications at first. I was trying to figure out, is this kind of suspect or is it above the board? Who knows? But now due to the fact that we're going to get some Black Friday ships coming in, I think that's kind of the main impetus of this. Basically, let's say you got 2 Black Friday crates, and if the contents were determined when you bought them, then you potentially could get a duplicate. You could get the ship, one of the Black Friday ships, and then the next crate you could roll the same ship and get a duplicate, which would kick out doubloons or silver. I don't know what it would do, but that would be kind of a disappointing result. Now I think they're going to change it so since the crates are being open, or the contents are being determined when you open them, if you already got the ship, then you won't re-roll it. That's the only thing I can think of. If you guys got any other ideas, let me know in the comments what's going on. Origin Wisdom campaign. Now this is going to be a 6-week campaign. A lot of times at the end of the year, they'll do extended 6-week campaigns. And I think for sure this will be the second, if not the third time, where we're going to get multiple ships awarded if you complete the campaign. Tier 4 Sirocco, French destroyer. That's at milestone 40. So after 2 weeks, you can get Sirocco, 130mm guns, decent torpedoes, along with the main battery reload booster. That's pretty French-esque. We don't know anything about the smoke, at least according to the patch notes. So we don't know if it's fully French or not, at least in terms of playstyle, but that one sounds interesting. And Mainz, coming in at Tier 7, German cruiser. That's at milestone 120. Fast-firing guns, improved sonar, armor, heavy cruiser armor. I'll change up the wording a little bit. And 4x4 torpedo launchers. Capable of punching way above her weight, it says. So the immediate reaction in the Dewey's Lounge, which is my section on the Discord for the members of the YouTube channel, they were immediately kind of saying, oh wow, the Weimar is immediately getting power crept, and if their early read is right, then we might have like basically a tier 7 Mainz, which would be a pretty powerful ship. We'll have to see that. That should be available to test next Monday, so hopefully we'll be checking that out on the stream. Royal Navy grows wings. What's going on here? We got UK aircraft carriers. Main feature of the British carriers is the carpet bombing ability. Torpedoes, meanwhile, offer a narrowing trajectory. I don't know what that means. Changing the playstyle to other nations. Immediate damage output for the Brits may seem lower than for the rivals, but the fire chance of the bombs is such that they are great at keeping things aflame. So basically, high fire starting chance, low damage bombs is what I'm getting out of the translation on that. Tier 3 Hermes, Tier 5 Furious, Tier 7 Implacable. We got a guy named Dennis Boyd running the show here. His base trait, under the radar. Reduce air detectability for all ship types by up to 10%. That actually seems like a pretty interesting base trait. So we'll be covering Dennis Boyd. Unfortunately, we probably will not be able to cover the British carriers outside of the Hermes. I've actually asked them, Wargaming, to loan us these carriers, because I've spent all my green XP. I spent it all on the American, Japanese, and German carriers. I had probably 2 to 3 million green XP. Spent it all on those things so we could cover those lines. And now we got things like the Pablo, the Stalingrad. These are ships I want and I need, so I can no longer spend my green XP on carriers, especially low damage output carriers. So unless they change their policy, which they have been very reticent to do, due to the fear that it would seem like the CC community are getting special treatment, which of course we are. We get all the premium ships for free, or at least get to test drive them, but no, that's their reasoning. So we probably will not get to cover that line. I apologize to you guys that have been looking forward to the coverage. I just don't have the resources to do it, unfortunately. Soviet cruisers leave early access. We got Kotovsky. We've seen that one. That's a beast. Gorky. We currently have the world damage record. Unless one of you guys beat it. Did one of you guys beat it? Nobody told me you beat it. And then Tallinn. Now, Tallinn I haven't gotten yet. I didn't get that in the early access crate. But you guys have been telling me nasty guns. So I'm looking forward to that one. We're going to have to grind out Tallinn. And again, we're going to have to grind out the Rigas. So delayed coverage on these ships. But the Riga 220 millimeter guns, I think it's going to be pretty nasty. I think these are kind of cruiser player cruisers, you know, capable of getting countered pretty easily, but capable of pumping out the damage as well. Black Friday 2021. Massachusetts. Tier 7 American battleship, secondary focused, or enhanced secondaries at least. Exeter, Tier 5 British heavy cruiser, very capable, very powerful. Graf Spee, Tier 5 German cruiser battleship hybrid. Fan favorite. I don't think it's the best ship known to man. I don't actually like playing it that much, but a lot of people really like the Graf Spee. And Le Terrible, Tier 6 French destroyer. Very capable destroyer, very dangerous as well. So that's a good crop of Black Friday ships. Warhammer 40,000. What's going on here? We got something called Adeptus Astartes going to war with something called orcs. I think these are commanders probably. There's ships. It looks like we got something called a ship smasher. And I can't... I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of the... I don't know. I'm not even not a fan. I just don't know anything about Warhammer 40,000. Not trying to come off as condescending. I just literally don't know what I'm looking at here. But I believe we probably got 2 ships, 2 commanders, skins. That would be my guess there. Ranked battles. We got Tier 5, Tier 6, Tier 7. That should be pretty interesting for fans of ranked. Balance changes. What's going on here? We got New Mexico, Tier 5 American battleship available at launch. Getting the first buff that I can recall for the ship. Main battery shell grouping improved by 7%. Look out. Main battery reload time decreased from 34.2 to 32.5. John Jellicoe. I can't even remember his Dewey nickname. One of you guys remind me in the comments. But the British Dewey... it's the base traits. I don't know the names of these like a lot of you guys do. It says on second thought and smoke on the water are being replaced by hidden threat and burn baby burn. Okay, now that says this is to make him more competitive for aircraft carrier builds. I think hidden threat's probably the concealment slot too, and burn baby burn. I don't know. Maybe an HE fire starting chance. I don't know. Kleber. Main man meta ain't gonna like this one. Maximum torpedo range for legendary tier Colbert decreased from 8 to 6 kilometers. Oh no. That thing was kind of the apex predator in tier, or no, not even tier 7, legendary tier. Probably still going to be pretty good, but it is taking a little bit of a kick in the pants. Evasive maneuver. Check this out. This is the tier 7 aircraft carrier consumable that afforded immunity. Now, the immunity only lasted 3, 4, 5 seconds, whatever it was, but it could be instrumental. That's being changed. Instead of complete immunity, now it's just decreasing the incoming damage to the planes by 50%. Still powerful, but it is getting halved in terms of effectiveness. It's also changing the HUD now to a yellow state to indicate when the perk is active, I guess. Miscellaneous, it's adding Epicenter to Tears of the Desert for Tier 7 and Legendary Battles. And Trident, Tier 4 and 5. Rework spawn points for Haven. I thought Haven's been in a good place lately. Initially, it was exploitable, like the map Fault Line continues to be and has been since day one. But Haven's been playing pretty well, in my opinion, lately, so I don't know what they're changing there. Middle spawn points, the B-cap spawn on shards. A lot of you guys have been asking for changes there. They're reworking those. I always liked shards. I hope it didn't get changed too much. And North is no longer available for a Tier 4 match. So those are the changes there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are you looking forward to? What are you not looking forward to? I always appreciate the feedback. Helps me kind of plan out the coverage going forward. So let me know what you're into, what you're not into for this update, and what you guys think. That'll do it, guys. We'll see y'all later. Peace.